Imagine being trapped by your own desires. Let me take you back to my sunshine-filled youthful years in Jacksonville, Florida, America. As a teenager, I was filled with curiosity and a burning desire to explore and comprehend the world around me. Women became my fascination, their elegance and enigmatic nature captivating me. Each woman I saw was a mystery to be solved and a story to be told. What started as an innocent interest grew into an all-consuming infatuation. My desire was a wildfire, consuming all reason and restraint. I was drawn to the thrill of the chase, the sweet taste of victory, and the euphoria of each new encounter. I couldn't let a beautiful lady escape my eyesight. I believed I was invincible, that I could dance with danger and emerge unscathed. But I was wrong. I was playing too close to the flame, unknowingly forging my own chains. The exhilaration of the chase, the intoxicating allure of the new, were my self-made prison. Imagine being driven by your body desires. I share this story, not as a warning, but as a beacon of hope, and also as motivation for people fighting sex addiction. For it was within the depths of my obsession in the heart of self-made prison that I found the strength to free myself. As I matured, my obsession didn't diminish, but instead, it grew. The thrill of new experiences transformed from a desire into an addiction. The pursuit for ladies for sex was too enticing to refuse, even at the cost of ruining relationships. This constant craving for something more started to harm my mental health. I found myself attracted to the danger, knowing it could hurt me. Commitment was a foreign concept. Why confine myself to one lady when the world was filled with beautiful ladies? Each new venture only amplified my yearning, digging a void that wouldn't fill. I was spiraling, falling into a cycle of lust and loneliness that left me feeling hollow. My life started to resemble a labyrinth of my own creation. I yearned for something real, a bond, a pleasure, not just another sex encounter, but each conquest left me emptier, and I was completely oblivious to it. Unknown to me, I was a captive to my own desires. I was desperate to break free from this reality of mine that was gradually consuming me. The consequences were severe. I felt trapped, lost in a world I created. The more I gave in to my desires, the profound emptiness I got. This was the reality I was desperately trying to escape from. The worst part of it all? I was totally unaware of the chains that bound me. My addiction led to the downfall of my marriage. There I was, standing amidst the remnants of what was once my happily married life. The vows we took, the promises of eternal love we exchanged, lay broken around me. My continuous hunger for new thrills had pushed away my beloved. The guilt, a constant and corrosive load, taunted my nights, gnawing at my conscience. My obsession had ripped apart the only genuine connection I had formed in my life. In the midst of this chaos, a moment of realization dawned upon me. This was not just about physical attraction or the thrill of the chase, it was about my inability to find contentment, to appreciate the joy of being committed to a single partner. What had I achieved at the end of the day? Absolutely nothing. I had let my obsession cost me the love and faith of the only woman who stood by me in every situation. In the quiet solitude of my broken life, I contemplated my actions and their consequences. The truth of my failure hit me hard, and I was left alone with the aftermath of my choices. My stubborn chase for ephemeral excitement had cost me my precious relationship. I lost the woman I cherished, and for what? A transient 10 minutes excitement? Fighting sex addiction is an uphill battle, a relentless struggle that ceaselessly tested my resolve. Born under Florida's sunny skies with beautiful ladies all over, I was plunged into a chilling war with myself. I needed help to understand this internal conflict. Professional therapists provided insights about the unexplored corners of my mind, while support groups let me meet individuals battling similar demons. In these shared struggles, I realized my solitude was just an illusion, a revelation that shed a hopeful light in my darkest hours. The journey to understand my desires and separate the fleeting from the enduring was paramount. I learned genuine intimacy was about connection, love was about depth, and commitment was a choice for mutual growth. Every day was a struggle against the pull of old habits. Each night a test, but every sunrise brought a victory, a triumph over my inner demons, my past. These victories over the days were proof of my growing strength and determination. Fighting addiction is hard. I got help and learned to understand my desires. Each day was a struggle, but also a victory. Today, I'm not standing as a victim, but a victor. My story is one of victory, resilience, and self-understanding. It's about learning to differentiate fleeting exhilaration from lasting, meaningful connections. I have tasted the transient highs of immediate gratification, and they all pale in comparison to the deep satisfaction drawn from relationships rooted in purpose and authenticity. Superficial thrills, no matter how intense, fade as rapidly as they ignite, replaced by the hollow aftertaste of emptiness. But love, genuine, heartfelt love, is a powerful force that transforms your life beyond what you could ever imagine. It fills your heart with warmth, fuels your spirit with joy, and colors your world with hues of happiness and serenity. Our desires often serve as our own shackles, binding us to paths of regret and dissatisfaction. Yet, liberation from these chains is not as elusive as we often perceive. It requires introspection, acceptance, and determination. Our freedom doesn't lie in external factors or circumstances, but within us. It's about learning to control our desires, rather than allowing them control us. We have the power to break free, to choose our path, to create our destiny. Remember, our liberation is in our hands. My brothers and my sisters, sleeping with a lot of ladies or men is not an achievement, as our young generation are trying to put it, but a grave you are slowly digging that will eventually bury you alive. Instead, long for good connections with your partners. Remember, it's never too late to change.